Hey, what's going on? What the hell's going on? Jake. Man, it's Christmas time tonight. How you guys doing? What's going on? What's happening over there? What's happening? Oh, what the hell? I don't even know. Hey, back again. So, I'm very excited tonight because I got a wicked. Check out the background. Look at that. Wow, doesn't that make you thirsty? Huh? Doesn't that make you thirsty? Look at all that. Look at all that. So tonight I got the old, I got a special beer tonight. Look at this guy. Haha, look at that. Look at that. It's a Paulaner Oktoberfest. Isn't that wicked? Wow, Oktoberfest beer. 1634. It's 1 liter. It's a 1 liter can. Geez, I could use a couple of these, like, you know, like that many. That would be all right. Paulaner Oktoberfest. Some of you fellas have tried this before and quite enjoyed it, I suppose. Yeah. Anyways, can't really make out anything on the back. It's 1 liter, as I said, and it's 6.0%, 6% ABV. And of course, I got the big old mug. Look at this guy. Look. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? Wicked, eh? Wicked. Frozen mug. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah. Let's crack her open, see what we got here. Woohoo! Look at that. Oh, good lord. That's a big can of beer. It's a king can. It's what we used to call it, king cans, isn't it? Pour it up. I don't like pouring from a can too much, but she's a biggie. I don't get a lot of head on this thing. I gave her a clean out earlier. Give the mug the old clean out. There's it's getting heavy. Oh my god. My left arm is not as strong as my right. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Fits in nicely. Look at that, eh? Didn't quite get the head to the top. Not quite to the top like those ones, but that's okay. Still got about almost a 2-finger head there. Almost. It's close. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Isn't that friggin' beautiful? Check it out, huh? Nice. You can see all the carbonation. Cool, eh? That's wicked. I'm going to switch hands now, okay? Because it's a little hard. I'm going to switch to the old right hand. There you go. Let's give it a sniff. Wow, smells like a lager. Is that what it is? Is this a lager? Is this like a lager? Oktoberfest. Strong beer. 6%? Strong? I wouldn't call that strong. I call it more like edgy. Strong beer to me is like 7.5 or higher. 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyways, it smells about the same as, I don't know, a typical lager, a Pilsner maybe, like Labatt's Blue, Molson Canadian, here in Canada. It smells similar. You know, it's just got that typical, you know, lager malt smell. It's malty, yep. That's about all you're smelling there. But let's give it a go. Let's give it a try and see what she tastes like. Interesting. As much as there was a lot of bubbles in it, it's not overly carbonated. But it's got a fair amount of carbonation, but not highly carbonated. Well, it's got a lot of malt flavor to it. A lot of malt flavor to it. I mean, like I don't know, like, I mean, typical. It's typical. I mean, it doesn't taste a whole lot different from, you know, say a good batch of Labatt Blue maybe, or a good batch of Molson Canadian. Like, it's right along the lines of the same taste. I mean, it's almost self-explanatory. Let me have another go here. Just trying to taste I think there's a little bit of sweetness in there, but very, very minor. It's really hard to explain the flavor of something like this when it's just sort of typical and doesn't really have a whole. It's not bursting with really anything. It's just it's got a minor hint. Most of the flavor is the malt, and I mean it's got a very minor sweetness to it, very, very minor bitterness to it, hop bitterness. Like it's you know, it's not even really worth saying. It's so minor. I mean other than that, there's not much to describe. I mean it's like a typical lager or pilsner. I don't even know. Friggin', I was on the website. Anyways, this is the Paulaner 1 liter. Very good beer. Just not much to describe. Kind of typical pilsner flavor. I keep going back from pilsner to lager. All these years I've been drinking beer, and I still can't even really pick out. If you blindfold me, I can't really tell between a lager and a pilsner. Now an ale, I may be able to tell between an ale, because an ale is a little bit different from a lager. But an average commercial lager and an average commercial pilsner, it's really hard to tell the flavor difference. So like I said, you know, here in Canada, I paid $12.99 for this bugger. You know, but thank goodness it came along with a nice big hefty mug, because the can of beer, you know, it's not worth more than about $5, I guess. I mean, you know. Well, I mean, if I were to buy two blues, if I were to buy two Labatt's Blues or two Molson Canadians, the 500 ml, $4.97, whatever, be the same amount, be it'd be $6. So I mean, it's right on par with the prices. About $6 for the beer and about $6 or $7 for the mug. Beautiful big mug. I love it. I love huge mugs like this. I collect them. I do like to collect mugs, and you know, the odd one. I don't collect them like crazy. I don't get cupboards full. But yeah. Paulaner Oktoberfest. Give it a try. It's a limited edition, so it came in a cardboard cutout thing. And yeah, give her a try. And just before I let this video go all to hell, I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of cool guys here on YouTube. A couple guys I just recently sort of started watching, and those guys are one fella lives right near me. His name's El Harlock, and he does the holy. It's hard for me to pronounce it. Holy beer reviews. And I'd also like to give a shout out to a fellow not far away. He's out there in New Brunswick, and his username is called Mad Maxstar Reviews. And so far he seems like a great guy. Seems like a cool dude. And I'd also like to give it a shout out to a fellow in Ontario called the Albino Rhino. Now I know there's a lot of reviewers, there's a lot of beer reviewers on YouTube. You know, there's a few more people that I watch, but you know, I haven't really got to know those people. Yeah, I just want to give a little shout out to these guys. They seem like pretty cool guys. And there's one thing I do want to say. Like I've said before in my earlier reviews, you know, I'm not a professional beer reviewer. By no means. I'm not professional at all the terminology and how to pick a beer apart really well. You know, I just more or less pour it up for you. You know, I like reviewing. I like drinking and reviewing specialty beers, and I pour them up just to show you guys. You know, and you know, try to be funny in the video, try to be silly, goofy, whatever, like doing something foolish, right? You know, once in a while the monkey gets involved, you know. But anyways, and I just like doing it. I'm not a professional, and definitely not near as good as these guys. These other guys I just shouted out. These guys are much better. They're better at reviewing the beers. They know much more how to pick them apart than I do. I just want to say that because I do not claim to be a professional at this. Do I claim to be an expert? By no means. Just having fun, try to entertain you guys a little bit, maybe. And I'm gonna get going now. So, cheers. Keep your mugs full. And this is a great beer. If you haven't tried it, you must try it. It's great. If there's any left in the liquor stores. And I'll see you guys later. Take care. Thanks a lot. Have a good Saturday night, or have a good night for any. Have a good night.